Today in Lucy's Low Carb Kitchen, we're going to be making seed crackers. And once again we're going to be going back to my old favourite, the book that kicked me off on this journey, The Real Meal Revolution. We turn to page 74. You'll find the recipe for what they call nutty crackers, but I prefer to call seed crackers. You don't need many ingredients for this recipe, which is great. So we have some psyllium husk, my giant bag, still going strong. I have some mixed seeds that I buy from Grape Tree when they're on special offer. We have some caraway seeds, which I add for extra flavour, usual pink salt, and 400 millilitres of water. This really is very simple. So we'll take the 360 grams of seeds, 3 tablespoons of psyllium husk, and I've put the teaspoon of salt in there as well. Like I said, I like to add some additional ingredients, so I'm going to be adding some caraway seeds today, and just say about a teaspoon. Mix all of those around so that the psyllium husk is well mixed into the seeds. There we go. And then just simply pour in the 400 millilitres of water. Stir it around, make sure that everything's well mixed. Now you can leave the mixture to stand for about 10 to 15 minutes till it starts to thicken. While the mixture is thickening, we can warm up the oven so that it's ready for the crackers. We need to set the oven to about 150 or gas mark 2. And in the meantime, you can get on with preparing the baking trays using really good non-stick parchment, because as I said before, psyllium husk is like glue, and if you just try to use greaseproof paper, it'll be, I know from experience, it'll be not very good at all. So the mixture's nice and thick now. We're going to spread it between the 2 baking trays. Both of the trays. Making sure it's nice and even and that there are no gaps. So there we go, there's the 2 trays of the seed mixture ready to go into the oven, and it is worth taking some time to make sure that they are nice and neatly spread. You don't want the mixture to be thicker in places because it won't cook properly and it'll be too thick. You really want a nice thin and crispy cracker, and you also don't want any gaps. So here we go, they're ready to go into the oven. And we'll check back in on them in about 15 minutes because we're going to want to score them so that they're easier to break into shapes when they finish cooking. After about 15 minutes, take them out of the oven and then just use a pizza slice to score marks into them. And you can see you can just score into the mixture and make some shapes so that later on you'll be able to crack them, break them into separate crackers more easily. Now we pop them back into the oven for another about hour. Remember, it's on a very cool setting, so they're just basically drying out. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed watching how to make these seed crackers, and you'll have great fun making them. You can add all sorts of flavourings. I sometimes use smoked paprika, oregano, thyme, all sorts of turmeric, make them nice and yellow. You can also add parmesan cheese and make a cheesy cracker. So they're very versatile, very easy to make, and a fabulous store cupboard thing to have available in case you're hungry. They're great with some peanut butter, with some cream cheese, or just with butter. They're delicious with some fresh butter. So enjoy. Bye, see you next time.